I've got to find a way out of here.
Welcome back. Oh my god, to potentially, is that, no, that's Rust. I was gonna say, is that blood? To potentially the last episode of Life is Strange True Colours, broken ladder. I know that most...
No more ladder. Not that I'd be much good at climbing.
Not right now, at least, no. I know that this is gonna be the end, and I know that we're, you know, some dead rat. I know that some shit is about to go down, but again, with Life is Strange, I just don't know how the hell this is gonna end,
growing
man.
into mines, just like Jed said.
Yeah, fuck Jed, okay? Fuck Jedediah. Is that how you say his name? Jedediah?
I'm gonna
there he is. There's Jed.
Read anything into this.
Well, it's a rat and it's dead, and it just couldn't find its way out of the thing. You know?
I could almost laugh, if it wouldn't hurt so much.
Oh, this is my ribs. They're cracked, dislocated, and all that shit, you know. Probably.
How long has this stuff been down here?
It kind of reminds me of My Bloody Valentine. If there's a guy with a gas mask around here, with a pickaxe, who's about to chase us, oh dear, that would be a fucking bad time. Like, you could just see a face right behind us, right there. Just... Actually, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Why do I have a bad feeling about...
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on, no, 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 no. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This darkness sucks, man. Like how we just. Oh, we're back. What the fuck kind of voodoo bullshit is this?
Okay, that's something.
Hold on, wait. Let me get this straight. Let me get this fucking straight. Are we using...
That aura is the only lead I've got.
The aura of the dead trapped in the mines as a form of echolocation to navigate our way through the mines? Is that what you're telling me? Because if so... that's actually kind of fucking badass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's actually pretty cool. Outrageous, but pretty fucking cool.
All right, boys, getting close.
It's
Held
literally
average for
the
life,
dead.
huh, Jed?
Dig so deep, we see where the devil sleeps.
Goddamn right.
This is it. This is what Typhon tried to bury.
A lot of runoff moisture in this soil. Jed, we gotta call it. This dig is fucked.
Nothing's fucked.
Jed, we got no pumps running. No.
My teams have never quit a dig this deep before. We finish the job.
Oh, Jed let his ego get in the fucking way, and that's why
Steady
they're all
goes.
dead, man.
Steady.
Fuck was...
Move! Come on! Clear the tunnel!
Who's on radio?
Jed!
Fuck!
Jed! Jed!
Oh my god.
We gotta move now.
He ain't no hero,
There's
man.
still men back there. They'll drown.
Yeah, and so will we if we don't get the fuck out! Make the call, Jed!
God damn it! God damn it! Everyone, let's go! Now!
Smells like fireworks. Must be where Typhon blew the charges.
Ooh, dude. Oh my god. Is there like bodies and shit underneath here? Oh my god, there's gonna be bodies and shit underneath here, right?
Dad.
Jed! Come back! Jed, you son of a bitch! Chen, you gotta stop, man. Jed! Fuck you, Jed! Come back!
It's over, Chen. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The air left my lungs, man. Oh, man, Alex, you know what? We wouldn't hold it against you if you just wanted to outright kill Jed in front of Ryan and everyone, man. Holy fucking shit, man. That is wild. Wait, so Alex's dad came here and then... Is that why Gabe was here? Because Gabe was following... Mr. Chen? We raise our drinks to Jed, Luke, and... Man, you were being polite about that. I would have fucking lit that shit on fire and smashed Jed over the head with it, man. Wow! Holy shit, man. Ooh. God, that is fucking awful, man. And it's even worse because for council meeting.
And during my time here, I've come to realize what makes Haven so special.
Oh, fuck you.
It's a flower shop run by multiple generations. A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe in this community, and we're tremendously excited for its future.
Alex burst through the door.
Thank you, Diane.
Eleanor.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Oi. Yeah. 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 Oh my god, yeah. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah, look at the fear of God in that bitch, man.
Alex! Oh my god!
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
Oof. This will be hard to hear. Yeah, don't even hold
I
back.
found out something you need to hear. I'm sorry.
What?
Alex, you're hurt. Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
Oh, you fucking son of a bitch.
Fuck you.
What the hell happened?
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself.
He also shot me in the head, point blank, and I survived.
There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote.
They're afraid, they're ruthless. Both equally true. I don't think it really matters which one. I would say flip a coin. They are ruthless in how they deal with people and situations, but they're also afraid of getting caught out. Let's just say ruthless.
All they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through.
Yeah, okay, valid
So they
points.
decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too.
There's no objections.
Why aren't any of you saying anything?
Oh my god, it's a whole... Did I call
We
it?
don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
I wasn't asking you.
The things you've said obligate me to at least address them. These accusations are... well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been through so much. Your brother was your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
Like, suppress the evidence? From a... is this gonna... I feel like it's like... I know you have a conscience. Isn't gonna affect her because she doesn't. She's obviously still chatting shit even though... You know... Alex has been through all this stuff. But you suppress the evidence? Isn't that from a legal standpoint gonna fucking... Whatever, man. At this point, who cares? Who cares?
You know there's proof of the cover-up. You had Pike arrest me to suppress the evidence.
Officer Pike arrested you for stealing items from my purse. Perhaps you were looking for evidence?
And I found it. Which is why you and Jed tried to threaten me into silence.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No, I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who were trying to help.
This is an act. You're lying. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
Steph's a real one, man. Can you not just say that he shot you in the head? Can we not?
I would like to speak.
Okay, Ducky, sure thing. What's going on, man?
I've known Jed a very, very long time.
Oh, is he in on it too?
And, Miss Jen? Alex? I'm realizing I don't quite know you as well as I thought. Some allowances must, of course, be made given your injuries and resultant confusion.
Oy, this
But
is
nonetheless,
tough to watch.
it saddens me to hear you make these terrible and incredible accusations against my friend.
I've always found Alex to be a very trustworthy person.
What the fuck is going on? Why can't you just...
She wouldn't make these accusations lightly. Something must have happened.
Realistically, you'd probably
Miss
go to
Lath,
the police
there's no
straight
actual
away.
evidence of anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I think.
That's what I thought she was gonna do. What, so what is this gonna come down to a vote of who you're gonna
Charlotte.
win over and shit?
No. Leave me alone. I don't want any more of this.
Yeah, you lost that vote immediately, man.
They killed Gabe. What are you trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back.
Well, no, obviously,
All I
you
know
dickhead.
is everything falls to shit when you're involved.
You know what? Fuck you. She's a bitch.
There's something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me.
Oh, woe is me. Fucking... Oh my
I
god.
can't help you. I'm sorry.
That's actually nuts. That's actually fucking nuts.
Don't worry, Alex. I got this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A USB stick full of recordings.
Yes, we went through this yesterday. Your superiors closed the case. None of us have time for conspiracies.
Yeah. You're trying to weasel your way out of things again, huh? I know your game. I know how
Don't
you...
test me, Jason.
You know what? I'm not scared of you anymore. And not
Fucking-
you. Not Typhon.
All right, that's enough.
Deputy Pike, do you have some kind of personal issue with me?
Like hell I do.
Jason.
Well, given that your judgment in this matter is emotionally compromised, you should probably remove yourself
Oh,
from...
cut the crap. If you think you could shut me up...
I think you better cool it.
I would like to speak again.
It concerns me that a voting member of this council has openly admitted to a...
You believe me,
This is a load of
right?
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna be like that.
Ridiculous.
We're all getting
Ryan?
ahead of ourselves. And what's the important
Why are you doing this?
Dog anymore.
Deputy Pike, I am not responsible for any frustrations you feel in your...
My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
That's a tough one.
Ryan,
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan. After everything? Seriously, fuck you. Stop.
The fuck was that? Whoa. The fuck is going on? What?
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried. You want to look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John.
He was a victim, he was a screw-up, he was a fighter. I don't know why, but the screw-up is calling to me the most. He was a victim? The screw-up is actually calling to me the most. He wasn't a fighter by any stretch. Was he? I don't know. I'm just gonna play it safe and say victim, because I don't know if it will actually have...
The world never gave a shit about him. He was always struggling just to get by. He still hoped one day things would be better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother. Haven was his second chance. He was so proud of who he'd become. A great boyfriend. A cool dad. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero, a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you. But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see? "11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And then you gave your soul to Typhon. You let them tell you how awful it would be for your wife and son to find out. You let them tell you that Haven was more important than the men who died. When it really mattered who you were and what you stood for, you let Typhon decide for you. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't.
Ooh. Is she just locked in?
The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break.
What the fuck is going on, man?
But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are.
He looks bewitched.
I see the truth about you. You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you. And I forgive you.
Oh, man. Oh, that was actually a tough watch, man. Oh my god, that was... What, did she just tap into his mind? I can't even fucking... That's all she got was a fucking graze? From a gunshot?
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute, coming right...
Shoo-shoo, what the fuck? You didn't deserve that. Fucking shoo-shoo.
The silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Oof, okay. Oh, man. That was... Oh, dude.
After summoning all my strength and willpower, I'm now ready to move from the bed to the rooftop. Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
No, you fucking don't. Fuck her. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Alright, I'm gonna get this rant out the way. I don't fucking care that she's lost Gabe. I don't fucking care that she hates her kid. She's a fucking bitch, alright? Oh, woe is me. I'm the biggest victim out of everyone, even though there's literally family members who have lost their brother and their fucking everything and blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. Sorry. But seriously, like, just fucking... Oh, God, she's insufferable, man. Just fucking insufferable. Jesus Christ. Hello, friends. I've decided to open back up to commissions. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm being too harsh. I think we're all looking for ways to stay busy right now, and making art has always been... She better fucking apologize. After all that shit, she needs to apologize. Ryan, we can tolerate, because it's not easy to find out that your dad has covered up one of the biggest fucking scandals of this whole town, probably of that state that they're in. But her, she could fuck off. Awesome news, no one gives a fuck. Jesse Whitaker, hey Haven, the Record Traders is currently accepting applications. Priority will be shown. Interesting.
I've got some continued support for you.
We at Typhon Mining would like to express our gratitude toward Haven Springs for your continued support. We have issued statements which is available. Okay.
The phrase recent events is doing some work in this post.
Oh no. Oh no, and it's such a cool fucking...
Never ends.
Oh, it was such a cool bar, man. I hope Ryan just... I hope he takes over, man, because... dude... Would he? It would just be difficult to face all the people knowing that they know your dad and how difficult it would be, you know? A statement regarding the ongoing investigation in Haven Springs. We appreciate the community's concerns. Details are still emerging and we are cooperating with the state police. We currently have exactly as much information as any of you. Addendum, state police have tapped Deputy Jason Pike to provide assistance in the case, as such, management of this account has been handed over to another deputy. Hello neighbors, thank you for making last night's Spring Festival. Oh, okay, whatever, this is all the festival stuff, whatever. Wait, was there any messages? Oh god, oh god, oh my fucking god. Who's Jessica? Hello Alex, this is Jessica Martinez from the Rocky Mountain Gazette. I'm sorry to contact you out of the blue, I know you've been through a lot. We are working on a story about Typhon controversy, and I'd love to speak with you either on blah, blah, blah. I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Your comfort would be my priority. Please contact me at this number if you change your mind. Thank you for your time and stay safe. Thank you. Well, at least they were respectful about it. Oh god, I can't even. Oh god, Ryan and Mac. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so nervous about all of these. Alex, you're incredible, and I'm here for you no matter what. Call me the minute you need anything, I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much, of course. How could I not, after everything? Cool. Is it because we kissed? Oh, God. Alex, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, we can accept that. Okay, we can accept... Right, even if he just said, I'm never talking to you again, it would be a dick move, but you'd kind of understand because... Well, actually, no, you wouldn't. I don't know why I came up with that scenario, but... If he was in a state of mind where he just didn't want to talk to Alex for a little while, you'd kind of understand, because that's just so much, there's just so much, man, you know. Alex, I'm sorry, my dad was a hero, that's what everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up, disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied, Dad lied, but worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry, and I hope one day you'll forgive me. In all fairness, Ryan... And all fairness to Ryan, you've known your dad your whole life. You've known Alex for about a month. As close as you think you are with her, he's still your dad. We can let it slide. Fucking Charlotte better apologize. I swear to fucking God. Otherwise, I'm gonna drag her through the fucking dirt, man. Thanks for the help, Jen. Just remember, I never told you anything. I risk more... What? Okay, whatever. Easier said than done. Hey Chen, didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I ever imagined, and now you owe me a new job. I'm glad you're okay, really. Ha, thanks, Mac. Ha, fuck you, Mac.
Ducky lost for words. Amazing.
Dear Alex, I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what else to say. Ducky. Whew. Wow. That is, yeah, I mean, again, the same kind of thing with Ryan. You think you know somebody for so long, especially if they've been, if they've been put in the spotlight as something that they're not, like a hero, and then you find out they're not, and it's just... Oh, man. You know what's the worst thing as well? I kind of felt bad for Jed. I know that he was in charge of, like, he could have come clean, and he could have He could have just, you know... Jed, the difference between Jed and, like, other villains from the Life is Strange series is that Jed is actually still a good person. But he just made some fucking awful decisions, and because he did business with an evil billion-dollar company, it kind of, you know... I suppose in a way he was kind of thinking about, you know, the well-being of Ryan and his wife and whatever, but not excusing what went down, because he's still fucked up and fuck him. But you also, in this particular situation, I can't help but feel bad for him. What have you got to say, Charlotte? You were right. You needed me, the one woman who should have believed you above everyone, and I failed. That's a pretty weird way of apologizing. You fuck her, man. It's okay. Just take care of yourself and Ethan. Oh, why is there a Charlotte there? Oh my god, what the fuck, man. Oh my god, I heard what happened. You're gonna mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday. I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks, buddy. Me too. Is your mum doing okay? I'm worried about her. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe that's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. A lot less weird than you think. She's very lucky to have you. I don't take back what I said about Charlotte. Just... I get it. I get it. People deal with emotions differently. And I get it. She's lost. It takes a lot to bring someone into your life, especially if you have a child, and to, like, you know, introduce them and stuff. But she didn't even apologize for what she fucking said to Alex. Everywhere you go, shit goes wrong, or something along those lines. Bitch. Fuck her, man. I'm not even sorry. She's a fucking bitch. Absolutely fucking insufferable. Alex Arthur Jones with the New York Telegram. We want your story in our ongoing coverage. You don't sound like a very polite person. When is a good time to speak up? Sorry, I'm not doing any media right now. When did you learn your father... Fuck this guy. Yeah. At least the other person was, you know, that lady was a Jessica. At least she was, like, polite about it. He's just a fucking... don't take no for answer parasite. Alex, please pick up. Just let us know you're okay as soon as you can. I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. We just want to make sure you're safe. Call us, Alex. Shit, this is while it was all going down. God damn. Is there anything here I could lock into? Oh. What is this? What is this?
You ever swing a pick before, Mr.
Chen, John, and no. But I'm a hard worker, and I learn fast, and I don't mind long hours.
You don't have somebody waiting on you at home?
No, sir.
Well, John, guess you're a hell diver now.
Oh. I was gonna make a Helldiver joke, but now it's not.
Chad must have thought he was seeing a ghost the first time Gabe walked in. I'm glad he held on to it, for whatever it's worth.
Alex, they told me to destroy this jacket after the accident. I couldn't do it. Perhaps some part of me knew that I would one day need to pass it along. When Gabe first stepped into my bar looking for his father, I swore I would one day return this jacket to him. Then I swore I would return it to both of you. I think you know by now what my word is worth. I did not deserve your forgiveness, but it moved me more than I knew was possible. I hope this gift will provide some small comfort to you in days ahead. Jed. And that's why I feel bad, because he made some fucking terrible decisions, and he lied to Gabe, and he lied to Alex, and he because of his involvement with Typhon, their blood is on his hands. But you know deep down he is still a good person. He just involved with the worst fucking people, and they pressured him, and he was a pawn. Oh god, fucking hell, man. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Feels like I've been through so much with Eleanor. It meant the world that she believed me.
What is it about this fucking game that just leaves you feeling absolutely fucking
I'll
awful
never
by the end of it?
understand exactly what happened to me down there, but I'll always be grateful.
Yeah, that was a trip, man. That was a fucking trip. Play interview.
Good thing I sold off all my Typhon stock.
Just hours after a defiant press conference in which he vowed to see his company through the choppy waters ahead, Dennis Walker has resigned as CEO and chairman of Typhon Incorporated. Meanwhile, shares of the global mining concern, once top 5 in its sector, have nearly halved from 48.27 to 28.22, with no bottom in sight. Oh dear.
I know now that my inaction in the face of injustice was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness. The only person who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
There are no victories at the end of this. Just more painful truth.
That's the thing where life is strange, man, because it doesn't matter what the story is, that is the inevitable outcome of Life is Strange. There might be one silver lining or one good ending among several different storylines in one big game, but at the end of it all, it's just a bittersweet flavor in your mouth, and it fucking sucks, man. It fucking, there's a chipmunk?
Hard to blame Ducky for remaining loyal to his best friend.
Can't knock him for it.
Though.
Yeah, for sure.
Was Charlotte's response all my fault? Or would she have turned on me no matter what?
It seems that she's just a bitch fucker. Like, am I being too harsh? I just don't care for her response and the fact that she couldn't even muster an apology because Alex nearly died. Fuck Charlotte. No, I'm not being harsh. Fuck her. She's the worst character in the whole fucking game, in the whole series of Life is Strange. Actually, maybe not. There have been actual murderers. I don't like her. Fuck her. Whatever, man. What's the
Must be rare that a local paper gets to break out the really big headline. See? This is why I try to only read the art sections.
I'm not reading all that. I ain't reading all that. I ain't reading all that. Oh, is this a quiet moment? A moment of zen? Oh, that's a fighter fish. I had one of those. I had several of those, actually. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know you had a fighter fish. Wait, did I?
I've been playing a lot the last 2 days. Trying to think things through. But I realize it's actually the opposite. When I'm playing is the only time I get to not think. Not think about Jed, or Gabe, or Haven, and wanting to move on from the pain, but not knowing how. Most of all, what I don't think about is me, because I've never been good at that. And suddenly, it's the only question that's left. So, I just keep playing.
Sorry to cut that short. That was a really nice zenful moment, really nice, sentimental, meaningful moment that I just kind of shat all over. Oh, itchy nose. This is my karma. Right, we're good. Pendant.
Maybe Dad deserved everything he got, but I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
But, hello. Lawyer business card.
Maybe I do deserve some $ justice, but I'd much rather be able to move on with my life.
Mankiewicz, and Goff. David Mankiewicz. Okay, whatever. Cool. Alright, rooftop for some sentimental feeling. Or not.
Hello? Hey, Steph.
Alex, wait. Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
She just rips a massive
Okay.
fart. Oh, God, sorry, yeah. Anyways, what were you gonna
What you
say?
did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen.
Stop.
And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you. And if you'd
Oh.
rather stay here instead, then... Fuck it. I want to stay here too.
What if she said I wanted to go? What if she said you wanted to go, like, oh, I actually wanted to go. It's like, oh, okay. Those tickets were actually non-refundable. Sorry. That was amazing.
I've never had anyone barge in to tell me that they wanted to be with me before.
Yeah? How'd it feel?
Did it make you feel gassy? Don't squeeze too hard. But sorry, I'll stop.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Oh,
Well, good. That was the idea.
I see.
You know where to find me. Good luck, Chen.
Thanks, Steph.
Sorry, that was... Okay. God, this game is so cool. This location is so pretty. Oh, that's a painful shot right there. That was like
All right,
the first screenshot.
just tell me.
The first thumbnail.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown.
I already know the answer to this one. And it's obvious.
Of course. That was before all the shit went down.
Or is it, actually? That's a good point.
Come on. You're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, people who actually like you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
There it is.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
I'll make up your fucking mind.
What?
I'm joking.
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
And you could always come back to
off.
Haven.
Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something. It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on. You get a job working with Steph at the record store. all those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing. The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home. Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, and even of me begin to fade into the background. The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world. Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels. You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So, what do you think?
Ooh. Didn't mean to do either of those. How can you paint the most beautiful picture of what life could be like if I stayed in Haven, pretty much bring me to tears, and then just be like, but you can explore the world? What? I mean, it really is a flip of the coin. I mean, on the one hand, it would not only be good for Alex to explore the world and, you know, to live out her potential dream of being a musician, or at least to try, but it would be also good for Steph, because they're both very free-spirited people, both of them. And stay in Haven. Do I need to? I don't even need to say anything. Did you hear everything that this man beautifully said? I'm gonna flip the coin. I'm gonna flip the coin. I'm gonna flip a coin.
You're gonna flip a coin.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
And the line, if it's heads up, is the line in it.
Yeah, we're gonna use drugs. Where's the drugs? Can I show this? I don't know. It's paracetamol.
It's just a paracetamol.
I don't know. But...
You show blood and you swear on your videos, man.
Yeah, whatever. Can you see that there's a line? There's not a line.
Oh.
Go back to your thing.
You can't tell me what the decision was. Can I have that?
I chucked it away. Sorry, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
I know what I want.
We're gonna speed up because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Yeah, there we go. Fucking yeah, okay. Oh man, we've reached the end. Okay, that was literally, wow. Actually, a little bit more. We're on the side of staying in Haven Springs compared to like leaving, kind of thing. Interesting. Okay. Oh god, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little lump in my throat when I was seeing the... I don't even know what that was. She was locked in. That I've never, like, the power, like, there's some elements of the powers that aren't explained, and her being just locked in specifically with Jed was just, that was the most interesting scene to me in the entire game. And the forgiveness, he isn't an evil man. He's done some evil things, and he has done, he's made alliances with some evil people, but he's not an evil man. So 69% also decided to forgive Jed for his actions. Alex claimed she learned the meaning of home. Alex said she learned not to fear her emotions. That when I play games like this, where there's multiple choices that have different outcomes and whatnot, and affect the story in different ways, I try to go for the outcomes that make the most sense, not just for the story, but for this character. And the biggest thing with Alex is the battle that she's had throughout the years in foster homes, in orphanages, with just life in general, is to try and tackle her emotions and how she deals with it. And obviously, the scary thing about her powers is that it's like what Gabe said, it's mutant empathy. So, she will feel empathy to a whole new level, a whole different extreme, to the point where she has, she can read thoughts and read minds and things, and she will almost mimic the emotions of the person that she's, I guess, reading, scanning, I don't know. And so that's one of the biggest things, apart from finding who she is and finding home, is, dealing with the power that her power, curse, whatever you want to call it, that she's been given, her gift. And that's the one that made the most sense to me in terms of the story and Alex's character. Everyone on the council supported Alex. Ooh, 12%. That's crazy. I didn't think that would be an option. 12% stood by Alex. Some members of the council. I mean, the 50-50 one makes the most sense. Pike, I think, was it's hard to get everybody on board. Fuck Charlotte, I don't care about her. But it's hard to get everybody on board. Ducky, you can understand. Ryan, you can understand. Eleanor is adorable, but you can understand. And it's mad, because even with dementia, it could have gone either way. Like her Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever she's got, it could have gone either way. She could have just forgotten what Alex was like as a person and be like, yeah, actually, she is a bitch, fuck her, and then sided with Typhon, but she didn't. And it's because Alex was a good person and helped her out. But Pike was, I think, the most important one, And he did find his courage, so I don't regret that decision anymore, because he found his courage, and he did just do it for Gabe. He did it for himself, and I'm happy with that decision. And that's also another thing about these games. I want to feel validated by my decision-making, because sometimes I make some really shit decisions, but I don't think there's a single one in this series that I have, that I regret. Because there's at least one in every series. I know there's one in Life is Strange 2 that I deeply regret, like so deeply, but we'll get to that another day, whatever. Alex wanted to play her music in the future. Alex wanted to belong somewhere in the future. Alex wanted to help more people in the future. I think the belonging and the helping people makes sense for it to be a 50-50 choice. The music is an optional. I feel like the music wasn't really, like, it's always been a constant in her life, because it's always been something that she can fall back on to feel comfort, and, and it also helps with her powers too, because she writes music and shit, that correlates with the different powers and the emotions of people. But it's never really, I didn't really feel like it was a be-all and end-all in her life, but the sense of belonging and helping people, maybe more the sense of belonging, I think is something that stood out with Alex, because, she's never really been home. you know? So that makes sense to me. To me, at least. I don't know. Alex took a moment to reflect in the apartment. I'm glad I had at least one more. Not that I've had too many in this series, because, you know, there's always been a thing that I do in these series. I will take advantage of those sit back and relax and enjoy the scenery moments, because these games take it out of you, man. We fucking need it, let's be honest. Alex forgave Ryan for not believing her. Alex wasn't ready to forgive Ryan. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Ryan stood by Alex during the vote. Damn! Alex stood by Ryan stood by Alex, I mean. I'm wondering if that outcome would have been if she had romanced him and given him the rose. Rose? Charlotte sided with Alex during the vote. Charlotte believed Alex couldn't help. Charlotte turned her back on Alex, and we turn our back on Charlotte because, and again, I'm not a dick. I get it. You've lost your boyfriend or fiance or whatever he was to her, and, you know, you feel emotions differently. Everybody feels their emotions differently. But you couldn't even muster an apology. You couldn't even apologize for saying that everywhere you go, shit gets fucked up. It's not her fucking fault. That's just life. Fuck Charlotte. She's a bitch. I fucking hate her. Okay, hate's a strong word for a character that doesn't exist. But of all the characters in the series, she could fuck off. I like Mac better than I like Charlotte. And that's saying something, because Mac's a fucking dingus, man. Eleanor sided with Alex. Yes! Pike sided with Alex. Yes! Ducky remained loyal to Jed. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Ryan believed Jed during the vote. I don't blame you. It's just, it's your friend, your friend of many years, and your dad. I can't be mad at that. I genuinely can't be mad, because at the end of the day, I don't fucking, yeah, I don't know, whatever, man. Ryan and Alex start dating in Haven Springs. 23%. Ryan leaves Haven to be with Alex. Ryan and Alex don't get together. Fair. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. That is the most split down the... It's not the middle, it's the three-way, but split down 3 lanes I have ever seen in a series, in a Life is Strange series, in terms of percentages. That is almost completely equal. Steph stays in Haven to be with Alex. Steph and Alex leave Haven to be together. Steph and Alex don't get together. What? Okay. What? 34%. Okay. What the fuck? Richard? Okay. Is that a okay, I thought it was a butterfly. It's a bird. It's a bird. Bye. I thought it was a butterfly. I'm gonna stop now. Is it Chloe? Oh, dude, where do I begin? Okay, so criticism out the way first. And I'm gonna be completely honest when I say this. I didn't enjoy this series as much as I thought I would. And I was trying to figure out why, because as far as the story goes, it's pretty similar to... Well, it is and it isn't. It has the vibe of a Life is Strange game. It does. It has the cringy characters and the dialogue sometimes in the beginning, and it has its twists. It kind of catches you off guard with, you know, it always has that it always plants the seed of who did it, or who's the bad guy, or who can I trust and who can't I trust. That's always been the vibe with Life is Strange, and that will probably always be the vibe with Life is Strange if there are any more in the future. But I think what it was missing this time was different stories that are almost like side quests. So with Life is Strange 1, there was a lot more drama, and I know this is different stories, but Life is Strange 1 had a little bit more drama in different places, and actually, to be fair, they all don't have this in common. I take that back. They all don't have this in common. Each Life is Strange have something different. So Life is Strange 1 had, like, it obviously, each game has its own main story, but there are also sub-stories. Like, there was a lot of drama between, like, the whole Kate thing, with Kate being on the roof and she's being bullied and stuff, and, I don't know, you're sort of, there's a lot of subcategories and sub-stories that you could sort of dive into, and I guess there was a bit more, I don't want to say a bit more content, there was just other storylines that you could get involved with, and that's what made Life is Strange 1 feel a bit more full. Life is Strange 2, it kind of had that, but it also kind of, you know, they start from home and they travel, or their destination is Mexico, so they're traveling all the way to Mexico, and so although there isn't like sub-stories to dive into, there's, you know, stops along the way, and there's characters you meet along the way, and, you know, Sean and Daniel join the group of people, and they work in the farm, and it just, again, there was like side quests almost. I don't want to keep using side quests because it's different, you know, there was side stories in Life is Strange 1, there was side quests in Life is Strange 2. This one, it was mostly based on the story, which isn't a bad thing, and the more I think about it, the more I kind of understand why it had to be this way, because to add anything on top of this, I think would make this particular game more complicated. So for that reason, it had to have less content. Although I suppose you could say that having the LARP and a couple other things was maybe the added extra, maybe, but it just didn't feel the same. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just because it didn't hit the same for me in this particular playthrough compared to the other two. That's the only criticism for me, is that it just didn't hit right, like Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange 2. That doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Just maybe not as much as the other games. And again, come episode 3 or 4 is when it's the game changer, and this really was the game changer, and I really enjoyed just how everything kicked off and went to shit. I will say this, although I didn't enjoy this game as much as I did Life is Strange 1 and 2, Alex's powers are by a fucking long shot the most unique and probably my favorite in the entire game. The awesomeness of being able to feel what other people are feeling and also read their minds and tap into them is really cool and awesome, but also at the same time the fact that it can have a knock-on effect as well, where, you know, you can, let's say, like what you did with Charlotte and with Pike, you can absorb emotions and feelings, but you still have that feeling, and it kind of spins you out a little bit, like you have a psychotic rage, or you have like a moment of uncontrollable fear, and you just, it benefits you in a really bad way. The fact that there's pros and cons to this power, like I suppose there's pros and cons to the other powers too, but this really is a unique pros and cons situation. I can't even say that because they're all very unique, but to me this is the most unique. And the fact that there was more depth to the powers, like you can absorb, the being able to take away emotions was new to me, and at first I didn't like, but the fact that it had an effect on you, I did like. And I know that's a bit weird to say, because in an ideal world you can just take powers and be okay with it, and you know, your powers would have no side effects, but the fact that they do just adds more depth to the game and adds, you know, obstacles, which is what you really want in a game like this. But the most peculiar part for me was the fact that Alex could lock in with Jed like it was a one-to-one interrogation, and everyone else in the room, like the whole room went dark and everyone else were just shadows in the darkness, and they could just tap in, and it was almost like he was bewitched. And it was probably... The cool thing about that is that they were locked in, and it seemed, what, that must have been 5 minutes of a back and forth, her trying to break him down, break down his character, and let his true emotions shine through. But in reality, you know, they're all probably watching this, and she's probably just looked at him, and while they're having this psychological conversation, it's just a moment, a fleeting moment of her locking eyes with him, and boom, he snapped back to reality and he's on his knees. That was so cool. It brought a lump to my throat, I'll be honest, because, again, I'm not siding with Jed, because he made some questionable, very difficult and terrible decisions, but at the end of the day, he's not a bad person. He should have pulled back out of the mine, and he let his ego get the better of him. And I guess when you build a reputation of being successful and you know, not giving up with those kind of missions and those kind of expeditions and stuff, it's kind of difficult for you to let go of that. But you know, he because of his decision, those people died, and he could have just, you know, washed his hands of all the blood and confessed there and then. But then again, at the same time, he was thinking about his kid and he was thinking about his wife, but I'm not saying I understand, but I get it. He's not an evil person. He just made some evil decisions, and his hands were tied and he was connected with some evil people, and that's why he wound up in the situation that he was in. And genuinely, I felt really, really, really bad for him. But he deserves it, because, you know, he knew what he was doing, and he knew that there was a risk, and that's just what happens, man. When you make stupid decisions and you let ego get in the way, it kind of bites you in the ass, and this did that and then some. But yeah, this was interesting. I will be playing the newest Life is Strange Double Exposure soon. I don't know when I'll be playing it, but I will be playing it by Steph's story. I don't know if I'll do that. I'm gonna let you decide, actually. If you're interested in me, you know what? Yeah, I'm only gonna do this if you're interested in doing this, because I'm not particularly bothered. But if you want me to play Steph's side of the story, I don't know what that is. If that's Steph's side of this story or a new story, like a DLC kind of thing, then let me know and I'll look into it and maybe I'll do it. But I think that'll be it for this game, to be honest with you. And the next Life is Strange will be the newest one, which will be Double Exposure. And it's the thing that's interesting about that is that this is the first Life is Strange game that I'll be playing where not every episode has been released for several years, and this is all brand new to me. And it's weird how, and I'll talk about this again at some point, but it's weird how when I discover Life is Strange, or I decide to play it, almost like back to back, is when a new Life is Strange comes out of the woodwork. I don't know. I just think that's kind of, I just think the timing was beautiful for that, really. But anyways, I'm rambling. We're at the end of this series. I enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this too. This has been Life is Strange True Colours. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this series. And as always, I will see you in Double Exposure.
Until next time, Madhouse.